any specific actions you're going to take, whether it's pushing legislation through, holding up appointments, anything specific you guys are going to do to address the concerns that you brought up today?
We have to deal with the resolutions as they come before us and research them and make sure that these are legitimate resolutions that on whether it's contracts or any other issues that we can actually afford to do, and do some background check and have them give us information, so it's not going to be just pushing everything through that comes before us. And we have been doing due diligence on a lot of those resolutions.
Are you confident that the mayor has what it takes to be the leader of the city?
I lost my confidence in the mayor at this point.
I'm sorry?
I've lost confidence.
Absolutely not.
Do you support the recall?
I support the people's right to recall any politician that's not stepping up to the plate.
You sound as though you support the recall.
I again support confer with my colleague.
But if you give out the give out the address for the recall committee.
Again, I did it in a content that I believe, and I want people to know the information.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly, so they know. That's my statement today, because none of this can take place without it. And that's actually where I'm at.
And if you say that you've lost confidence in the mayor, you don't think that he has the competency to lead the city, aren't you basically saying that he shouldn't be the mayor? I mean,
I'll be honest.
I've asked them to
we're splitting hairs here.
I've
I mean,
actually asked them to step up to the plate.
Yeah. As of now, if you had to make a decision right now to the day, yes, I was to support a recall, unless you could turn it around immediately. I mean, I don't. So what are we going to do tomorrow? How can you erase all that's been done now? What else can we do? And if somebody else could give me an answer, then so be it. But otherwise, than that.
You support the recall?
We need a change, and we need it now. I support the recall 100%.
And it was reported in the newspaper that it was inferred that Mr. Roberts inferred that the director was a threat. I think the words were that he had a gun, that he was acting irrational, and I felt threatened. I mean, there's an inference there, though, that Mr. Doyle might use his gun.
Have you talked to Mr. Doyle about that? I mean, I think he's the one who should answer.
But did you read that?
I did read that. I was appalled at those things. Because Mr. Doyle is a professional.
You chose him. That's my thing. You chose him. So now you're saying that you didn't do the background on yet another person that you feel threatened by him? I mean, come on. He should be scared of you talking to somebody behind the door.
Is Mr. Doyle a threat?
He's a police officer, and if you're going to fear the police department, then you're in the wrong business right now. Because if they had anything for Tony, I believe Tony was afraid he was going to get locked up. That's my feelings. That's why he went to open the door. They felt that they were there to take Tony away. And that's why he wasn't going to open the door. Even though with the phone call and he's talking back and forth, he felt that he was going to get locked up.
Thank you, Councilman.
Thank you.
I was kind of just going to ask you basically what they asked, but I wanted to ask you myself. So when you were talking about here about you need a change, what do you think about this recall? What do you think should
Well, I think the recall should go forward. We have people here that is qualified people to run the city, and let the people judge. If we have enough signatures on this, then again, with the recall, Tony Mack's going to be able to run. If he wants to run, he can run. And if the people, for some reason, want to put Tony Mack back in office, so be it. But the people are going to have the last word on this. Let the people put who they want in there. And if 3 or 4 people want to run for mayor, then once again, it's so be it. But Tony's entitled to run after this recall. I think the people had enough right now. He's not leading the city in a proper direction. We're going backwards. The ship is sinking right in front of our eyes with these malicious moves he's making. And again, I repeat, this is about corruption and greed. This is what it's all about, corruption and greed, and I stand 100% firm on that.
Thank you.